God loves you, Pisces. August is the month of the angelic frequencies of the gemstone Peridot. Your birthstone is Aquamarine, Pisces, so what we need to do is find out how these two gemstones resonate with each other. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like to find out how you can contact me, you can visit my website at www.readingsbyrosemary.com, where we provide you with all the information necessary on how you can obtain one of our spiritual consultations, psychic astrology, Rosicrucian Kabbalah, as well as classes and upcoming seminars in everything from Merkaba to Kabbalah to Tarot to runestones. We can teach you how Tarot and Torah are based on Kabbalah and how all of these things really come together in the more esoteric forms of Christianity. Just like any religion, there's an exoteric for the masses and then there's an esoteric for those who want to really build their spiritual natures. Now, regarding August gemstone of Peridot, it has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Virgo, and Virgo is the Zodiac angel of Leo. It's a fifth house, natural fifth house attribute. And your zodiac sign gemstone of Aquamarine has the properties of light bestowed by the zodiac archangel known as Amethyst. And you know, there's a correlation with some of these words, just like there's the amniotic fluid and Amethyst in Pisces. It's about the ocean. It's about the great divine ocean that we all stem from. So understand that the roots of words are very important. Stay right here as we give you the gemstones particular to your ruling planet of Jupiter, Pisces. Topaz, yellow jade, crystal beryl, and yellow sapphire are the precious stones used to align oneself with the energies of the planetary angel Zadkiel, who is assigned to the planet Jupiter in Kabbalah, also called Sachiel, being Chesed or Zarakiel, since these names and resulting slightly varying angels corresponding to Jupiter apply cooling, albeit sundry levels of bestowal, compassion, wealth, and health. So be mindful of your own intentions and your own potency when utilizing these very powerful gemstones in unison with each other. The planet Jupiter, being your first ruling planet, is associated in Kabbalah with the Sapphire of Hesed, where we find the planetary angel Zadkiel, Chesediel, or Sachiel. This is a representation of Kabbalah, and the Sapphire of Hesed, where Pisces, ruling planet of Jupiter, the first ruling planet, resides, is here. This is the Sapphire of Chesed, again associated with Jupiter, the blue one there. Now, this is a book called The Mystical Kabbalah by Dion Fortune, just the best book on Kabbalah when you're studying Christian Kabbalah, Rosicrucian Kabbalah. She was one of the members of Stella Matutina, and she was also associated with many of the contemporaries of Golden Dawn, like McGregor Mathers and Israel Regardie and W.B. Yeats. So these people were great pioneers in, again, Christian Kabbalah and Rosicrucianism. Kabbalah teaches us that this Sephirah and Archangel Zadkiel are associated with both mercy and memory. Zadkiel is known as the righteousness of God. He is sometimes identified as the angel of the Lord in Genesis chapter 22, verses 11 to 12. In the Douay Rheims Bible, we read, "And behold, an angel of the Lord from heaven called to him, saying, Abraham, Abraham. And he answered, Here I am. And he said to him, Lay not thy hand upon the boy, neither do thou anything to him. Now I know that thou fearest God, and hast not spared thy only begotten son for my sake." Jupiter is known as the attribute of God the Father, found in Isaiah chapter 63, verse 16 in the Douay Rheims Bible. "For thou art our father, and Abraham hath not known us, and Israel hath been ignorant of us. Thou, O Lord, art our Father, our Redeemer, from everlasting is thy name." August gemstone of Peridot has the light emanations of the astrology archangel Virgo, and your Neptune gemstones of lapis lazuli and sapphire have the properties of light bestowed by the planetary angel Asariel. It's a planetary archangel, Asariel. The planet Neptune is your second ruling planet, associated with the planetary archangel Asariel, as well as the Sapphire of Keter. And again, Keter is in Kabbalah the top Sephirah, associated with the crown chakra. Now, of course, many systems are made opposite of each other. When you have the more Eastern systems, sometimes the attributes, for example, Saturn is a lower aspect in some of the Eastern systems, and some of the more Western systems it's up higher. Saturn is found to be part of the more associated with the head. So it's not that one is right or wrong. It's just that various types of persons, like, based on your race or based on your gender or based on which body you're dealing with, whether it's the causal body, astral body, these kinds of things. These things vary, and the colors vary because there's different scales like king, queen, and prince and princess scales. So it doesn't mean that something's wrong. It just means that there are variations of one to the other, and it will have various and sundry associations. So you have to understand that, rather than just jumping to conclusions that one person is wrong or another person is wrong, rather than saying that, you have to be more, expand your mind and understand that like, for example, females and males do not have the exact same energetic fields any more than they have the exact same physical bodies. They don't. Therefore, and it also depends on what world you're looking at. For example, in Yud He Vav He, in the Kabbalistic definition of the worlds, which one of those worlds are you dealing with? And then you'll start to understand why some things differ. So don't jump to conclusions that one thing is wrong or another thing is wrong. Understand that everything has a place. You just have to figure out, where it stemmed from and what tradition you're looking at. Now, as we're talking about the Sephirah of Keter on the top, in most popular Kabbalistic assignments, it's placed in with considering Neptune. Neptune is most of the time, not always, but most of the time, placed again in Keter. And while, some people, some adepts are going to place the realm of Lord Poseidon, that is Neptune, they're going to place that in the Sephir of Chokhmah. Chokhmah being on the side of the tree that's over here. Banaz on this side. Just think about it like this. When you walk in a Catholic church, you see Mary over here. That's Binah. That's what it represents, literally. And a male saint on this side is representing Chokhmah. And Christ with the cross, the Son reflecting the Father up in Keter. Just understand that as they parade up through the aisle, up and go onto the altar, what they're doing is they're taking this entire Kabbalistic array and clicking it up to you look at the Gra array, what they're doing is they're clicking it up to a more symmetrical, risen state, because this is the fallen state of Kabbalah. And when the procession comes in, it clicks it up and it becomes a risen state. So understand that everything that's done in your churches and synagogues is based on your tradition and their tradition, and there's a reason for everything. It's not just whatever. There's a reason for everything, and it's quite magical. Religions that are exoteric, that are for the general population, they are rituals, and it doesn't matter what church you belong to, even if it's a Protestant church that doesn't have statues, they're doing things that are ritualistic in nature. I saw a program one time where the preacher was spinning around counterclockwise. He was going counterclockwise. What was he doing? He was going widdershins. It's an ancient witchcraft understanding. He was spinning around widdershins. He was undoing reality, and he was talking about that. He was talking about undoing reality. So understand that people are not doing things for no reason. They're performing magic. And so you have to pay attention and know what's going on. These are all ancient rituals. You should study so you know what's being done to you. Because if you're in the audience, things are being done to you. You're being put into a magical state of consciousness. Now, regarding the attributes that show up, for Lord Poseidon, often in his sort of sea green garments and his great trident, indicating his high-ranking status, this is the realm of Neptune. And because Poseidon, Neptune, and then there are the Hebrew associations that we're giving you now, which are found in, again, Christian Kabbalah. Now, Sariel is the angel whom God has bound by oath, while some scriptures name him as the angel Zadkiel. Neptune is known as the attribute of God, the deliverer, our salvation, found in Matthew 14, chapter 14, verse 25. That's Matthew chapter 14, verse 25, Dewey Rheims Bible. And in the fourth watch of the night, he came to them walking upon the sea. So see here, he's walking on the water. This is the Neptunian aspect, the Poseidian aspect. Your water guardian archangel Gabriel speaks to you from your Pisces astrology archangel Amnitziel. Remember that Gabriel, your archangel, is the archangel of all the water signs. He's the archangel that resides in the west and rules over the cold, wet winds of the west. He also announced the birth of the Christ child to Mary, to Mother Mary, to the Virgin Mother Mary. And this is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Pisces zodiac angel Amnitziel, specifically Pisces, Amnitziel, who resides over the fish's mutable water nature. And here are his messages for you in the areas of love, money, and health. First, Amnitziel's love, rapture, and romance transmission. So during August, it's all about the heart. We're going to tell you why it's all about the heart in August. So that's very important to remember. The crimson angelic light frequencies of Amnitziel combined with comforting, healing qualities shimmering towards extravagant, deeply thoughtful internal and external healing remedies pulsate gemstone rays of light alluring to the eye from the gemstone of Peridot. That's that green peridot, that stimulating your romantic aspirations through happy blessings bestowed from August solar angelic realms in the course of this birthstone's luxurious as well as therapeutic and talented attributes. Magical energies of an accurate permutation of Zodiac Angel Virtuel's natural fifth house attributes in addition to your own Pisces energies bestows to you a cornucopia filled to the brim, realizing new possibilities as well as ever brighter future portents. Brilliant methods of attainment are the purview of the traditional zodiac sign of Leo. That's that fifth house August energy for the objective, charming, attention-grabbing, and enlightening. Also very accommodating shimmerings of exact light that fills the heart with an ambiance of creative radiance, motivationally therapeutic to both body and soul, allowing fresh dreams initiating forth from a gem which gives alluring capabilities for the owner of such a gem. And these capabilities through this gemstone will attract into the crown chakra qualities, as well as it's going to bring in third eye abilities and heart chakra and solar plexus chakra attributes. And this is, again, during August for Peridot, for the traditional sign of Leo and the natural fifth house. Just understand that the Western system, it overlaps July and August, but we're going back to the more ancient systems which we're going to be presenting in upcoming videos regarding the Hebrew month, the Egyptian month, and how that translates into the calendar that's in use currently. So stay tuned for those very informative videos. Now, the third eye and the sixth chakra pituitary functions are going to bring in a consciousness as well. Heart chakra, remember, it's all about the heart. in August, and the sort of that lion heart strength through compassion and solar plexus qualities of ego health activates Sephiroth of solar potency with Kether, thus reflecting lunar power through Yesod, activating Venusian beauty and desire in Netzach, and even the passion of martial Gebura offers sources of dimensional currents of enchantment for romance magic, which is effective when influenced through solar. Remember, it's about the sun, because the sun rules Leo, qualities of confidence expressed in goddesses or gods within the Sephir of Tifereth, being Fortuna Lucifera, or Apollo, or Mithra, or if you feel that you're in a system that doesn't allow you to utilize those pantheons, you can use Archangel Michael, is also associated with the sun. And you can even use Jesus Christ, who is a form of a Mithra or sun god, the god of the corn, that Osiris character who rises again. And these are included in the performance of ritual ceremonial magic. Now from Nitziel's money and wealth transmission, again with help of the Archangel Gabriel, what you want to focus on is the generosity, because generosity is the name of the game. When the sun sends out his glowing sunbeams to fill the air with copious production of wealth gotten from work well done, due to personal pride being an all-important factor. Remember, pride, personal pride, and confidence are not the same thing as arrogance and false pride, because arrogance and false pride are due to feeling not good enough and trying to kind of in a very energetic way sort of push oneself onto others, and whereas confidence is relaxed and full of poise, and personal pride takes care of the self, so the intention is different. So in personal pride and confidence, one's intention is to fit into society nicely and to not be a burden to anyone and to help society, whereas with arrogance and with false pride, it's all about, you don't care about society, you just care about yourself, and that's the difference. It's the intention that is different. And there's a relaxed component to confidence and personal pride. There's a very unrelaxed or anxious nature to arrogance or to anything that is considered to be false pride. So understand the difference between the two, especially during August and these attributes. Clients and customers understand that their well-being is at the heart of any action when soul transits through natural fifth house frequencies, where Archangel Michael and Zodiac Angel Virtuel for Leo oversee activity bringing light into even the darkest corners of God's great universe. Anyone wishing to indulge in financial success will begin to learn what must be done to attain the financial freedom which they truly desire. Money injections for new upstarts become significant for people who gain deep insight into what makes others agree to purchase goods and services. A great enjoyment of helping others and providing for their needs brings on a sunny disposition, and financial transactions produced from intentions which truly start out as sincere as well as friendly. Now, 'tis the season for tending to children and creative projects and the creative enterprises of your offspring, or even the artistic work of your progeny. Now here we have a book which is very important for anyone aspiring to Golden Dawn style magic, Rosicrucian style magic, magic from Christian Kabbalah. Again, this was sort of pioneered through McGregor Mathers and W.B. Yeats, Dion Fortune, and Aleister Crowley, in those types of contemporary individuals. This is the Golden Dawn. It's as revealed by Israel Regardie. It's good magic. It's beneficial or white magic. It's considered to be, a type of magic that's done for good, for the good of all. And this is Llewellyn's Golden Dawn series, again as revealed by Israel Regardie, the Golden Dawn. Now we have several of these paperbacks because we use it in our order. We also have the hardback doorstop. It's called the doorstop stop copy, where it's just a really big hard copy. So because this will get you through pretty much neophyte through Philosophus, where you pretty much have to memorize this whole thing and take tests on it. But it's done in sections, so that it's not overwhelming. To prepare to become adept, because only when you're an adept can your magic truly be congruent with your inner desires. It's about being congruent with yourself. Now, regarding the art and music that's involved, and the creativity and making money through your creativity, works of writing and fiction or non-fiction are valued during fifth house considerations, as well as the art and the music. And this is, again, the natural zodiac house of Leo the Lion with strong solar willpower, making one capable of evoking help from mighty angelic realms, keeping everyone protected and cared for. Connecting to one's personal money nymph in the Kabbalistic Sephiroth of Jupiterian Chesed. Again, you want to utilize those aquamarine, sort of Jupiterian Pisces kinds of stones to go with the Jupiterian and Neptunian attributes. And also Venusian Netzach, which are important, which is more green, like Peridot, which is the August birthstone, which are important Sephiroth for income and income creation and money magic. Again, get your Golden Dawn series book. And the techniques being overflowing sources of cash from where economic health is cultivated via connections for fun, gratifying, and quite sensible occupations through a great amount of opulence. Any such type of magic allows for riches to pour forth from inner oceans of light, from one's authentic inner happiness, which is then given freely to others by participating in trade with sunny dispositions, bringing a happy countenance formed from similitude with Creator God. Again, these sort of ocean type of energies that Nitziel, that the angel Nitziel brings to you. Laugh and the world laughs with you in the world of Messiah, having the throne of Malkuth, the bride of the king, creating his kingdom in Malkuth, begotten from proper craftsmanship of amulets made from with a kind of a craftsmanship that is formidable. Amulets that are well made with very admirable talent and precision, way beyond the understanding of most, and bound by etheric plane tapestries, responsible for granting earthly necessities and treasures, who are the agreeable magical elementals upon which all magicians and adepts must rely. Wizards and wizardresses often invoke into their being or invoke into created sacred spaces or magical circles the frequencies of the Sephir of Binah. Again, that's that Marian statue that's represented in the Catholic Church. Or Saturnine emanations are assigned in Kabbalah to attributes such as hermetically sealing great power, which produces extraordinary celebratory events or venues for entertainment. Now understand that because Binah, represented by Mother Mary, is ruled by Saturn, it's a Saturnian Sephirah Binah of understanding, where empathy is greatly understood. Just that, we're in the age of Aquarius, and as we get more into the age of Aquarius, we are going to understand that the Marian attributes are going to become stronger. Now, in some pantheons, it's Father Time. So just understand, it's not really so important whether the being is one pantheon or another. What you need to understand, it's the revelation and concealment of Creator's light. And it's about revelation and concealment. It's about understanding, but there is some restriction, but one needs to understand it. Now, these attributes in Binah are assigned, again, to sort of a calm and confidence will win every occasion throughout these cosmological evolutions. We're combining crystal beryl and sapphire, and again aquamarine. You want to use aquamarine with peridot, which is green, and it unites astrology archangelic forces known to Nitziel and to Virchiel, Mitziel being Pisces energies, and Virchiel being the Leonine Leo energies, which will tempt investors through utter charm in the theaters of large commercial properties, celebrations, weddings, funerals, as well as various religious events. Vim and vigor are extremely important if one wishes to bring a high order of magnitude to any long-term goal where power must be sustainable. Power is generated when the sun is transiting through natural fifth house attributes, granting an essential sense of good judgment for the purpose of affording one his or her own self-confidence, trust in self, and relaxed self-assurance through indicating a good amount of intelligence, thus causing admirable amounts of favorable fortune when considering a bright future for children and creativity expressed in original ways. Honored and approved from God's hand, found in divine providence, is bestowed from the monad of the adept's God self, bestowed from within, seeing that self and not self are actually the same thing, and allowing flow in all directions conducted by her or his personal, holy, guardian angel. Illumination is produced from self-realization, creating a technique of money magic congruent with one's own visualization of loving kindness done for the good of all. Healthy financial habits provide one with ownership as well as granting one leadership positions. Now watch this. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7 in the Webster Bible translation. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. The crown chakra, third eye, or sixth chakra, heart, and solar plexus chakras are invigorated and bathed in white light and harmonized during this time, predominantly when awe-inspiring environments and original creativity are the goal, sought with August Gemstone, providing a fortuitous and goodly portion of monetary occasions through which one may now blossom. As we move into Mitziel's health and fitness transmission, remember that Gabriel is an important archangel that works with Mitziel because Gabriel is all about emotion and feeling and that aspect. So understand that emotional healing is very important before one can really truly physically heal, and one can prevent physical problems by dealing with one's emotions in a knowledgeable way. Again, we recommend the book by Louise Hay, Heal Your Body, to understand the emotional component of physical conditions. You want to keep yourself healthy. Now regarding the health, remember again, it's all about the heart chakra, all about the heart in August. Now this all-important subject of health and fitness and vitality finds great success in goals and plans realized during this astrological progression of the sun through the natural fifth house of children and creativity in August, possessing convergence arrays through balancing of the crown chakra, third eye or sixth chakra, heart, and solar plexus chakras. Again, get that book, The Mystical Kabbalah by John Fortune. Now remember, the Western tradition is more about the three pillars, where the more Eastern traditions deal with just more the middle pillar, and there may be some, the colors involved again are from a different scale. So one's not wrong and right, they're just giving you information from a different point of view. It's very important to understand it's different facets of one great diamond. And that's true for all pantheons of gods also. So remember that, keep that in mind. Crown or seventh chakra is analogous to the top supernal sephira, being Kether, involving the pineal gland. In our order, we are of the opinion that the pineal gland is the purview of the crown chakra, and because of its anatomical location, it's above the pituitary, and we're of the mind that the forehead is more pituitary, and just that because of the function and because of the anatomical position. So we are happy to be involved in intelligent, respectful debate, because it also, some people will say that the crown chakra is coming right from the from the head in a way that remember that Da'ath is in the throat. So it's about the top 3 supernals. So we feel that Binah and Chokhmah are more in line with pituitary function, and that the pineal is more in line with sort of that top crown function. Now, scanning the third eye or 6th chakra hormone-producing organs such as the pituitary gland that we just mentioned, because remember there are ductless glands producing hormones, it finds expression in the lower supernal sephira of Chokhmah and Binah, granting intelligence and understanding respectively. Kabbalah teaches that men are given an extra amount of intelligence in Chokhmah, while women are given an extra amount of opulence of understanding in Binah, which explains why the two genders differ in their behavior. So keep in mind that astrological signs possess both masculine and feminine qualities, affording individual persons more or less abundant portions of these two attributes, which results in nature's great balance. Heart chakra qualities involve the heart and the back, as well as the thoracic spine when soul transits natural 5th house frequencies. Solar plexus chakra activation occurs during this progression, which really, it involves the Sephir of Tiferet, which includes the soul of the heart and the ego of the solar plexus chakras. Vital knowledge of one's true personal soul requirements assures proper adherence to biological law, giving rise to efficient and correct cellular task functioning towards vigorous and vivacious health and fitness. Remember that with the Sephirot of Kether denoting crown chakra energetic fields, Chokhmah and Binah associating with third eye or 6th chakra frequencies, as well as the heart and solar plexus chakras located in the Sephir of Tiferet, great soothing, harmonizing, and healing occur during August when one imprints one's personal morphogenic field with intentions towards healing brought into reality through holding fast to universal laws. Divine unsubstantial qualities are transformed into divine substantial traits, making certain we are mindful of our vocabulary, feelings, and dealings or activities, because when you get to God's throne room, you will find that the face of God Almighty is your own face. You're your own judge. Strength, power, and confidence allows for fulfillment of plans during August, enlivening of the crown or 7th chakra, third eye or 6th chakra, heart, and solar plexus chakras. Zodiacal and angelic currents generate from the branch and the root of the Kabbalistic tree, focusing upon what actually will make you happy as well as successful based upon what Creator God originally had in mind when He formed your eternal soul. Follow this in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 7 to 8 of the New Heart English Bible, which is in public domain. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. It will be health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Organs of the head, chest, and solar plexus found in 7th, 4th, and 3rd chakra vortex centers are often overheated and thus overstimulated by overzealous or undisciplined and, quite frankly, unsophisticated practitioners of either modern science, yoga, or hermetic arts, which stem from mankind's desire to improve himself spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, and physically. Balance and moderation in all things is a cliche, nevertheless one which gives great sturdiness and health to one's constitution. Laughter is a must during August. In the I Ching method of chakra healing, this portion of the year is significant for chakras of the head, chest, and upper abdominal energy centers, becoming principally enlivened when cleansing, soothing, and balancing natural 5th house attributes, since August zodiac sign of Leo's ruling planet, the Sun, which is concerned with the pineal gland, heart, thoracic spine, and muscles of the middle back, as well as chakras and organs such as the heart and the circulatory system, while the sign Leo itself associates with the heart, chest, or 4th chakra, 5th house, 4th chakra, to provide lifeblood to the flesh, as well as a mechanical pump with which to circulate this sanguine nourishment to oxygenate the entire physical body and body of light through the quality of compassionate bestowal and willpower, which is expressed in 10 Kabbalistic Sephirotic dimensions. Now, the thymus gland is involved in the heart chakra because that's the ductless gland, the high heart, the thymus gland, which is responsible for keeping your immune system strong. And you can make your immune system stronger during this time. Incorporation of the entire range of energetic frequencies of Crystal Beryl for Jupiter, Sapphire for Neptune, Aquamarine for Pisces, and Peridot for Leo brings poise as well as self-assurance during August, causing you to become ever more capable of setting into motion all your well-thought-through plans. Others will be attracted to your compassion and loyalty during this cosmological transit, bringing new and exciting opportunities, lavish environments, as well as richly rewarding your generosity and emotional intelligence. Intellectus sinus, intelligence of the heart, when natural fifth house attributes of children and creativity and creative projects are activated and emphasized using August gemstones as well as those corresponding to the planet Sol, better known as the sun. Your crown or seventh chakra, third eye or sixth chakra, chest and solar plexus chakra, they are measured to be of celestial magnitude throughout natural fifth house solar transits. So the solar transits in this natural fifth house of Leo is very important for you to energize. Again, you can increase the energy in these chakras. Now, regarding the functioning of establishing the rich treasures that you can attain in the physical realm in your body to make it strong, so it is a fitting vessel for the light of Creator, as well as your emotional body, your causal body. You have 7 bodies, one being the body of light, enabling you towards lucid voluntary command of your body of light. Christ demonstrated his body of light in Matthew chapter 17, verse 2 of Webster's Bible translation, and he was transfigured before them, and his face shone as the sun, and his raiment was white as the light. Now, the Webster's Bible translation is currently in public domain. Astrocartographic arrangements currently, as well as at birth, must be revealed if a holistic style of unveiling one's inner nature is truly desired. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic should be used with all mindfulness, since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Remember to chant your divine tone of I believe, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of believing, and be wise. Be well, be all you are meant to be, Pisces. Information found in this document is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, from mouth to ear, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again.